Hey guys, Crystal here for Pink Fresh using the awesome stamp set Sweet Treats. Again, I have a card made with one stamp set. I'm gonna go ahead and begin with this light pink cardstock stamped with the florals from Sweet Treats. And I have die cut this previously with the circle die kind of off center. Now I'm gonna move on to stamping the cake that's actually going to sit on the side of that die cut. I'm going to be using 3 ink colors and I'm going to stamp my cake layers separately. And to kind of coordinate them, I'm going to be using the same pink color onto the light pink color and give it a little edge there. There we go. Further down, I'm going to stamp the cake base with a yellow ink. And I want to separate those because I'm going to be using the coordinating dies from the Sweet Treats. Using washi tape, I'm going to attach the coordinating Sweet Treat dies to the cake and the cake base and running those through my machine. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to place our cake on the side of that die cut. So I want to kind of give it a little of a fluff. And I'm going to be using more florals from Sweet Treats. And I'm going to stamp these in different colored inks. And I'm going to die cut them using the coordinating die cuts. We're going to fast forward on these as I die cut these with the coordinating die cuts and attaching them with washi tape so they don't move. And I'm going to repeat the process with the other flowers. Once we've cut up all those flowers with our coordinating die cuts, we're going to move on to that die cut panel. Using vellum, we're going to cut a square and we're going to attach it to the back of that card panel. Add the vellum, and once the vellum's attached, we're going to glue that up and place it onto the card base. Now it's time to add our cake. The whole point of this card, we're going to add the cake stand first and then the cake. That way it sits perfectly onto the card base, just like you would with a normal cake. I will be using sticky back foam adhesive to attach the cake onto that card panel. Remove the backers and add that to the cake stand. I'm going to layer these florals, and I have no real positions as to how I'm doing this, so I'm kind of putting some with foam and then attaching some with regular adhesive on the back just to give it some layering effects. Now we need a sentiment, right? This is a perfect birthday card, so I'm going to be using the birthday wishes, and I wanted to create a banner or ribbon, whichever you like to call it, using birthday wishes. I'm going to stamp these onto a scrap of white cardstock using a light yellow ink. I believe this is the same ink color as our cake stand. And then we're going to trim the edges to try to get this as a straight line. Once we've trimmed those on the edge, we're going to cut it as in a V shape to make it look like a ribbon. Once that's done, I'm going to attach it to my card panel, and it's time to give this a little embellishment. Using both Nuvo drops and sequins, I'm going to go ahead and go in a counterclockwise pattern, adding both. And that finishes our card. I hope you loved this tutorial using Pink Fresh Sweet Treats designed by Lizzie M. Please give this a thumbs up if you loved it. Don't say anything if you didn't, and leave a nice comment in the bottom. Thank you so much for joining us. Have an awesome day.